Wait, my microphone. Now, hello, everybody. Oh my god, there's so many of you already. And I'm just getting started and I have so much to do. My god. Is my microphone saturating? Hello, everybody. Okay, so let's check the comments. I am so stressed, by the way. I feel my heart beating. Oh my god. Hello everybody. Oh my god, there's so many of you that the chat room is already, no, it's already full. Wait, let me correct that. By the way, if there's any problem with the audio or with the frame rate, please tell me, because I'm just getting started and I had so much trouble configuring OBS. So let me fix the comments first. Oh my god! Is this good? No, this is way too big. There's too many comments. What am I gonna do with you guys? Hello everyone. Oh my god. Here comes the boy. Thank you everyone. Don't be stressed, you're perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Thario. Good rainbow effect. Yeah, you like my fur? Oh my god. Please keep calm and remember to breathe. Yo, yeah, you're right. Cause like I feel like my chest is a bit hard. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. So welcome to my first live stream. I'll be going through my old projects. And so if you have any questions about how I make my animations, you can just ask me. It's just gonna be a fun time. And we'll disable the main theme and go with the more chill music. Oh, thank you, Marvin. I'm glad you like my model. So, I love how your ears flop when you, yeah, floppy ears. I hope you're all doing well. I've been preparing this live stream for a few days now. Yesterday, on Monday, I was taking time to do the thumbnail, and yesterday I started doing the overlays. I hope you're keeping some water near you. Yeah, I have some water. And so yesterday I was doing the overlays, but I couldn't finish it, so I was doing overlays like 10 minutes ago. The floppy boy. So first, how long does it take for you to do an animation projects? I mean, it depends on the project. It can go from 4 hours to 20 hours. So for example, I think I'll go with the my model moves at the same time with the camera. Yeah, that's me. I can blush. So to answer your question, yeah, my projects can go from 4 hours to 20 hours. It depends on how much detail I want to put it in. But I also have a hello noob MC21. Hello. So I have a job, a full-time job, and I try to do my personal projects after work. That's why it can take some days, because sometimes some days I can only do like 1 hour, 2 hours. Hello, auras. But yeah, so I'll go through multiple projects and I'll tell you how much time it took me. Oh, this is jamming. I'm glad you like my me. So here's there's not After Effects. Why is After Effects gone? Where is it? Here's After Effects. Welcome to the software I spend the most time in. And welcome to the... Oh my god, the comments are... Wait. Oh. What's going on with the comments, guys? What can I do? Let me fix that. I'm just on top of the comments, but I can't read if it's too okay, you'll be like this. Gonna have to add that channel on the list. Oh, thank you, Crimson. And oh, hello, Tyrion. If I change it like this, I think it can work. Oh, also tell me if the music is too loud or if there's a problem with the audio. I'd be grateful. Okay, now I only have just a few comments. I think I can go better. Don't forget to put the chat behind. Yeah. Okay, I think this is okay. Let me check something first. Do you guys have 4K on 2K? No, not 4K. Can you guys stream in 4K? I think yeah. Oh yeah, you can go on. Okay. I was doing some monitoring. Oh no, my earphones. I just look out of I don't look at the screen for like 20 seconds and there's already like 4 comments. So audio is good, we are vibing, let's go. Maybe you can do this more shorter. Can't you make the model go over the chat? Well, there'll be a little delay, but it may look cool. I mean, I can, but I won't be able to read the comments. Music is not too loud for me. I'm sitting here vibing. It's small. I can go very small. I can disappear. I'm too small now. Let's go. So this animation took me 5 hours. It was so rushed. It was for my company. So basically, I work as I'm a motion designer. Wait, let me pull it much more bigger. So I'm a motion designer, and so we sometimes in the company do small animation, like personal animations, but it's a small challenge. And so this was the challenge. Maybe a chat tab in OBS or whatever. Yeah, I would like a chat tab in OBS, but the thing is, I have 2 screens and it's not enough. So I have to go with just the audio the video feedback for the comments, because I don't have enough room for my. I use the main screen for streaming and I only have like a small screen for all the rest, OBS and VTube Studio, and I'd have no room for the comments. Andre is super cute. Thank you. Meanwhile, me can't even finish a sketch in 5 hours. I mean, it depends. You can do a sketch in like 2 minutes if you want. You just have to start doing. If you work 5 hours on a sketch, then it's not really a sketch. It's like a big project. I think it's good to do a lot of small works rather than get stuck on one big project. And so this project was so rushed. So I had to do this animation. I had the idea. It was due on Monday. On Sunday, I started doing it. And it was just crazy. Use your phone to put your YouTube chat in direct. So I have a second computer, an old laptop. But I find it easier to watch the video feedback from OBS to read the comments, because then I can also check how the stream's going. Missed your voice and stream in the Discord, so pleasant to hear you again. Oh, thank you, Chroma. I'm sorry for not being in your Discord. So yeah. Do some of you guys know Adobe After Effects? Because that's what I use basically every day at work. So this is the animation. I can't have the audio, I can't have the music because I don't want to get copyrighted, copyright striked. So sadly, you won't have any audio for my animations. As far as I know, you are speed even with a quality. You are speed even with a quality drawing. I have proof. Oh, thank you, Seth. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So how did I do this animation? So before I go through the animation, I'll explain some of the basics of what I do. I hope I'm not doing too much of an ASMR thing. I mean, I'm very close to my microphone, and I tend to do small mouth noises. And I hope it's not too much of an ASMR because I hate ASMR. I hate it. You know, oh, Frizzle Soda knows Adobe After Effects. It's a pain to learn. Yeah. Hello, Violet Cross. Creative Cloud, the expensive one from Adobe. Yeah. But I mean, I use it on my so I use the Adobe Creative Cloud suite at my company. And so just using it like 40 hours a week for 4 years now is just what I'm used to working. Seth Graham loves ASMR. Okay, so we'll have to talk about that because ASMR is the worst thing ever. I'm just spitting facts here. So you all have seen animations, but there are so Willow says he has to go. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for coming, Willow. And there will also be the replay. And so so there are two types of animation. The first type of animations is frame by frame animation. So basically, let me start Photoshop. It's gonna be more. Yeah, Chroma hates ASMR too. Team anti ASMR. I don't know if I can make a poll on YouTube. It's one of the good things from Twitch, but it's the only good thing. Goodbye, Willow. Thank you for coming. So I will show you not After Effects, but Photoshop. Let's go. So if I do frame by frame animation, let's say I want to make a cube that moves. I'm gonna have to draw my cube one time and then a second time. Look at me do great frame by frame animation. This is so bad. I never do frame by frame animations because I'm a lazy boy. And so then when you have drawn all of your images, how do I make that into an animation in Photoshop? Wait. I'm looking for the Where is it? Oh, timeline. There it is. Bam, timeline. So now I have a timeline. If I create not a video timeline, but a frame animation timeline, I can have this little frame. And so this will be my first frame, and then I can add a second frame. And I have my second cube, and then another frame with my other cube, and my other frame with my other cube. And if I play it, it moves. That's basically frame by frame. And it takes so long because you have to draw every frame, but it's also much more dynamic. It's less robotic than what I do. And what I do is tweening animation. Here for art, see a man draw a cube. Yeah. Lazy boy. And so what I do, so if I have this cube and I want to move it, just like I did in Photoshop, wait, let me have After Effects again. There we go. So here's my cube again. And if I wanted to move from, here to here, from here to here, so I can move it, but how do I say, nickel, car il marche super bien ton live et ton perso bouge trop bien. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup Symphoniac. So if I want the cube to move, I can move it, but I have the timeline thing again here. So the timeline goes from 1 second so from 0 seconds to 2 seconds. But if I move my playhead, nothing moves. Why? Because I need to tell where my cube is at what specific time. And that's where the keyframe comes in. Let me draw what a keyframe is. A keyframe. The keyframe. It's a little keyframe. Oh, I was drawing something in Photoshop, but you can't see it. Just to switch the sources. See a cube. See the cube move art. So the keyframe, what it does, so I have my X position here, and the position X is at 400 pixels at the 0 second. Meeting done. Hello people. Hello homie. And so I have my cube at 400 pixels at 0 second, and if I move it here, I can see that the position X, it moves. Now I'm at 1250 pixels, and I need to record the position of the cube. So what I do is I put a keyframe, and so the keyframe, it's the little dot here. Educational and cute, count me in, thank you. And it records the position of the cube at 0 second, and then at 1 second I record the position of the cube at 1250 pixels. Tout simplement, fait le début et la fin séparés par section pour compléter entre chaque section comme une sortie de keyframe alternatif manuel. Oh very complicated way to say it. So I set my frame here and my frame here, and what the software does, it transitions from one point to another, and suddenly I don't need to draw every position of the cube. I just put the beginning of the animation and the end of the animation, and then the cube moves. That's just it. It's the lazy way. And then I have this cube moving. So that's just the basics. There is one thing. So I see a lot of animation, tweening animation on YouTube. I mean everywhere. One thing that people don't use enough, it's the graph editor. The graph, wait, no, that's my head. Where's my cube? No, I lost my cube. Oh, it's here. Found it again. One thing that I need to do. Okay, so as you can see, this is a graph. I have one red line that goes from a low position to a higher position. So what's happening here? On this axis, it's the number of pixels. On this axis, it's the number of pixels of the animation of the cube, where it is on the x-axis, and at 2 seconds, I can see that the second point it's higher. So what it just does, as you can see, it's just the number of pixels increasing. So as it increases, it moves to the right, and the animations is very linear. It's very it's very static. It's like a bit lifeless, if I can say. And then I'll do a little bit of magic. Let me duplicate it so you can compare. So I have my cube number 2. Okay. So with the cube number 2, I will change the shape of the graph. And how do I do that? I have these little Bezier handles. I can change the shape. And what happens if I play the animation? Look at the second cube here. It starts slow, it's faster in the middle, and then it slows down. And if you compare it to the cube at the top, it's very static, whereas the other, it accelerates and decelerates. So what I've done here, you can see it exactly on the graph. It starts slow because it doesn't go up very fast, and then it goes when you're about at the middle, it goes very fast, and then it comes back very slowly and turns off. And stops. So this graph editor, it's basically the key secret to do smooth animations. So Ryuko says, reminds me of the Unity's animator. Gotta love playing with the graph to have a nice smooth movement. Basically, yeah. Yeah, it is. So every software, every animation software has a graph editor, and if it doesn't, it's a shit software. You can't animate without a graph editor. It kind of looks like what we call an automation in music. Oh, is that what it is? 'Cause I have no basic understanding of music, so I don't even know what an automation is. So this was the that's what we call easing. So it's when you ease your animation. So that's the basics. There's also something else I want to show you guys. It's wait, where is? It's the puppet animation. So this way, so do I show you the puppet animation right now, or do I just start showing you how I made my little Andre? So, oh, I also have something I can show you. It's the pre-comps. I don't even know where to start. The head, maybe. Let's go with the head. So what I did with the head, there's a lot of keyframes, but let's break it down. Maybe. Oh my god, how am I gonna show you that? How am I gonna break it down? Okay, I'll show you how I make parenting. So with After Effects, you have something that's very cool. It's called parenting. And when you do some parenting, you're basically gluing something to something else. So I have this orange square, and it's going to be the parent. And then I have this other other cube, and it's going to be smaller, and it's going to be pink because it looks cute. And the pink one is going to be the child. Also, can you hear an echo? Or I hope if you can hear an echo or any audio problem, it's hard to manage. So please, I'll be happy if you could tell me. So I have my child. I can move it as I want, but as soon as I move the parent, the child follows. Why is that? It's because there's this little option here. I have a rope. I can connect things, and so my child is connected to the parent. I'm also very curious about how you animated VTubing avatar. It looks so awesome. So I'll try to show you maybe at the end. So my orange cube is a parent, and this is the child. So the child is independent, and my orange cube is the parent. And whenever the orange cube moves, it will also make the child move. So, oh, hello, Luis. And why is it important? It's because imagine I have a face. Imagine this is a face, and these are eyes. This is gonna be so ugly. Let's go. And I can even make a mouth. Bim, bada, bim, bada, boom. Bam. Let's go. So this is my little face. Let's make it cuter, by the way. I'll make it round eyes. Let's go. Okay, now it looks good. So the two eyes and the face, the mouth, are child of the parent. And so when I move the face, everything that's connected to it follows. But I can also move the eyes and the mouth independently. And this is very important. Oh, hello, Hamed Abud. Nice to see you. So if I move the face, and so that's basically everything I used for animating the Andre. So you're going to see a lot of parenting. Void, an automation is a graph that literally lets you automate effects on a layer of your music. Okay, I see. So yeah, you basically animate effects. And if I go to the head, I'm gonna find, okay, so this here, that's the parent. Oh no! The eyes are not following. Why are the eyes not following? Oh, because it's not parented properly. I guess I didn't need to parent it. So, oh, I didn't even show you. On this animation, I drew everything on After Effects. I used the shape layer. Hello, Galen. What? Why? So I drew everything on After Effects because I didn't have enough time. So I just took out this tool and just drew everything. And I have the face as a parent, and then I basically animated the face. So can I show just a keyframe of the face? Is it moving? It's not moving. So I didn't even animate the main parent, but I animated. Maybe I can show you. I don't even know how to break it down. Oh, thank you. It looks so nice. Thank you. So yeah, let me. Okay, now I resynchronized all the keyframes. So what I did is just I animated the face in front, and then I animated the face looking down and to the right, and then I did the same thing to the left, and it's just a simple animation. And if you look at the graph, oh wait, I need to resynchronize the hair. And if you look at the graph, I think I did a very easy graph. So that's a lot of values. But if you can check, all the handles are aligned. So what I basically did is I grabbed the handles and I just moved them all together until I had a smoothing that looks nice. That's just it. And you can see that it looks very static. And so the little secret I had is that I offset the keyframe so that first when I look to the right and to the left, the face is the first thing to move, and then the hair and the ears have a little delay. Hi, Oswald. So they have this little delay, and also the hair. The hair has a delay because it's a mass that moves and it needs to gather speed. So I just offset the keyframe a few frames, and so now the hair moves a bit slower than a bit later compared to the rest of the head. Same with the ears. It's just 1 or 2 frames late, and it adds this little movement. And I think I did the same thing with the body. Where's the parent? I think this is the parent. If I just show you, so this is the main parent, the parent that animates everything. It's just this simple movement. It just goes up and down. And if you look at the graph, it's just, oh my god, I was so lazy. it's just like maybe an 80% smoothing here, a bit less smoothing when it's down because I want it to be jumpy. So it's gonna be slower when it's up, and it's gonna be jumpy when it's down. Don't take into account the graph editor, it's reversed. So when it's up, the body goes down. Kitsunebi sends me shrimps, let's go. Pretty sure you could do some NFT. You said the forbidden word. NFTs. Not the... I'm not doing NFTs, basically. I'm so destabilized. NFT Andre so cursed. No, basically, I am part of the anti-NFT movement. I don't think it's a movement, but I'm part of it. And so basically that's just it. That's the animation. So I have the face. The face does this. And the body, it just animates and it does this and it's parented and it goes and there it goes and is moving. And so this project was so rushed, but I was just amazed like how it worked on Twitter. Everyone loved it, and I just didn't expect that. And that's it. That's the animation. Oh, and same thing with the waves behind it. Lamar, sorry, I was joking. Don't worry, Void. We can start speaking about the NFT thing if you want. We can have a little chat. I can tell you what I think of NFTs. Good NFTs or crap? I mean, every NFT is crap. My good child, you didn't follow the Skyrim trend. Blessed. It's gorgeous and obviously it worked. Yeah, no. And the terrible thing is, everyone at my company is into NFTs and crypto, and it's so bad. Blessed upon Seth. So the wave animation, it's just 2 keyframes. It's 1 keyframe. It's a bit smaller with the stroke width a little bit bigger, and then it grows bigger and the line goes smaller, and it loops, and that's just it. And I did it times 2. I have one that's a line and one that's a full. That's not a line. It's a fill. It's full. And there you go. And sadly I can't play the music because it's copyrighted. And there we go. And for the little particles behind it, I use a plugin that's called a Particular. It's made exactly for it. I mean, it's simple, but it's so effective. It really brings fresh air to this kind of animated music portrait thing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just went with it, and I did other animation after it. But I think I was trying too hard because this one took me like 4 to 5 hours, whereas my next animation took me 10 to 15 hours. So I think because the first one worked so well, I was trying too hard on the next one. It didn't have the same feeling. I think I can go with another animation now. But if you have some other questions about this one, I can explain. Oh, also, maybe you're wondering why the colors look so bad. It's because I play as 1/4 of the quality, because it's faster to load the animations. So when I do the final look, I play it full quality because I need the right colors, the right style. But when I animate, I go 1/4 of the quality because it's just faster. Andre, have you ever eaten Brazilian food? I don't think I have. I mean, I probably have eaten something that's inspired by Brazilian food, but I don't think I have eaten something from a Brazilian cook. I am here, though I need to run and go get more stuff soon, so I won't be able to stay long. Well, I'm glad you're here, Werfluff. Oh, hello, Eliot. Oh crap, I checked what NFT was. Oh, Seth didn't know about NFTs. Well, now you do. It's so good when it's spontaneous and great. Thank you. Yeah, it was just spontaneous. It's fine, the compression for YouTube. Can you show how you did your Mirage animation? Yeah, I can. Let's go. Let me open it. Mirage. Oh, the compression. So okay, so Louis is saying that it looks okay even when YouTube compresses. So Mirage. So in this animation, I have two things. I have the wild dog. I love African wild dogs are such handsome creatures. I love them so much. Oh, hey Asoso. I'm glad you're here. So I have two things. I have the face and I have the background. I'll show you the face first and then the background. Have you ever used other software like this or only After Effects? I've been looking for 3 less expensive alternatives. I have. And right after that, I'm going to show you how I use Spine. It's another animation software and it's way less expensive. It's still a bit expensive, but it's way less than After Effects. Sorry, if I make terrible noise, I'm digesting my pizza. And just speaking, my stomach is going crazy. So I might have missed messages. I wonder, you've just said you're in a company, so I assume you're a professional motion designer. What do you animate on the daily basis? What kind of business do companies doing? And then I have another comment that said, when I said earlier my parents are the secret to animation, then I shouldn't make a joke. I didn't understand what you said, Seth. I said earlier, parents. Oh, parenting? You're parenting from After Effects? So to answer your question, Ryuko, yes, I am a professional motion designer and I do animation for a company, and usually it's for public clients or for private companies. And I can make animation about it can be about what a city does to improve quality of life, maybe like all the green eco-friendly thing they are promoting. I can make product trailer, like if a company releases a new product, I can make animation that show how it works and how it looks. It's a very broad motion design, very broad. How do you say? Okay, I've lost my words. It's very broad, basically. I can do 3 to 4 projects a week. Some projects go up to 20 days, and some other projects last for 1.5 days. So it's a lot of different projects. And Yanis goes, salut Raph, je sais, je t'écris en français, je ne suis pas aussi fort que toi en anglais, lol, trop cool, cette animation est vraiment trop lourde, ton avatar qui réagit. Merci beaucoup Yanis. Ah dis donc la vache, ça fait longtemps. Merci beaucoup. J'espère que tu vas bien. And so first I'll show you the wild dog. So the wild dog it's just a black and white animation. And also here I did everything on After Effects. So I drew all the layers. So these are just a few shape layers. I drew just like I took the, how do you call this tool in English? The pen tool. Yeah, I took the pen tool Just made the shape. Just can you let me? Okay, can you let me create a shape? Okay, so I just did the shape like this, and I did it 4 times, and so that's how I had the air. And I did it for everything. The eyes are also shape, so they're animated. The shape is animated. And Ryuko said, okay, basically your company works for many different type of client. That's cool. Thanks for the answer. Yeah, basically that's it. And Louis said, a very broad panel of creation. Yeah, exactly. And Yanis says, bon courage pour la suite. Merci beaucoup, Yanis. So yeah, that's basically it. I have the eye, and I have a mask. I have 2 shapes that cuts through the eye. So if almost nothing's moving, I just have the pupil that's moving, and then I have 2 shapes. If I remove the alpha channel, it's just two things like that, two shapes. And the black goes to transparent, and that's how it cuts off the eye. And I can have this animation. I can't get over how soothing your voice is. Oh, really? Thank you. I feel like I'm a bit stressed, so I don't want to transmit this. Transmit it. I hope I can. Thank you. So these are the eyes. I just did one eye and then duplicate it to the other side. You just go like this. You reverse it. And yeah, that's it. And then a few keyframes. Again, here, if I synchronize all the keyframes, you will see that it's all the same animation. It's just a few poses. So I have this pose and I have this pose. So it's just a few keyframes to set 2 poses. And then I do a bit of easing. Like this, and then I offset the keyframe. Is the little secret to make it feel more. Oh no, that's terrible. That looks terrible. What's going on with my eyes? That was creepy. Okay, that looks better. Sorry. That was so creepy. And that's it. So that was the face. And then I have the fur in the background. So in this background, it's fur, and it's fur that I did. It's a fur simulation that I did in Houdini. Houdini is a 3D animation software. It's a 3D software. That's basically if Houdini can't do something, then no other 3D software can make it, because it's just so complex. But also, so you can basically do anything you want. And I just followed the tutorial on how to make animated fur. But sadly, I can't show it to you because I didn't do it on this computer. But I rendered the animation and I put it in the background. So say, do you plan on keeping the VODs on your channel? I'd love to go through the whole live again in the future, giving a handful of super useful explanations. Yes, I will. I'm glad you like it. The whole replay will stay on YouTube. Forever, which is good because on Twitch it's only up for 2 weeks. So there it goes. And then I did so there is my, so I added the wild duck head in front of the fur. And why does it go from black and transparent to just the line? It's because I added a fusion. I set it as add as a mode, and so what it does is if I go back to normal, I have the black that comes back. But if I go to add, everything that's black disappears, and only anything that's white stays. And if I go to multiply, it's the reverse. Everything that's black stays, and everything that's white stays. It disappears. Sario asks, is Houdini free? No, it's not, but I think there's I think there's an accessible version for how much is Houdini for students? Let me check the pricing. I think there's a learning version that's free, but you can't export it to other softwares. But you can have it to learn. For real, it's so nice to listen to. Oh, thank you. I'm really impressed by his. Oh, thank you, Elode. So that's basically it for Mirage, and I added one secret sauce. Wait, let me add the fusion mode to add. So now it's back. And I added one little sauce. It's the rainbow effect, as you can see here. And how I did this rainbow effect, it's basically a RGB split. So what I did is I split the different channels. So I only have the red, and I only have the green here, and I only have the blue here. And if I go to screen mode, to the blending mode, if I set it to screen, if I add the blue, the green, the blue, the green, and the red, I find I go back to my original colors. And then what I secretly did is that I offset the colors to different frames. So if I synchronize them all, I have white, but if I offset the red and it goes back, so then the red appears. Sorry, I'm looking for my words. I'm obsessed with the little ear twitch on the model. It's so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I had fun. It was the last thing I did on the model, is adding the ear twitch. So then if I offset the red channel, it goes it's sooner than the rest, and if I offset the red and the blue and everything, so then it goes this rainbow effect. So when you have a very fast movement, you can see the channel splitting. And there it is. That's the animation. And that's Mirage. Hello, cutie fur. Now I think chromatic aberration effects are my favorite thing. Yeah, I really like it too. When I finish a project, I like to add a little chromatic aberration. So if there's anything else you want to see, you can just ask. But I'll show you how I made my K animation. K from I mean my Ryu from Belle, the movie. I don't know if you guys have seen Belle. It's a beautiful movie from Mamoru Hosoda, and it's one of my favorite movies. So it's so cool, very awesome to look at that again. Yeah, thank you. I love how you take your serious face with your eyebrow like this. If I go like this. By the way, Anba, say hello. Oh, hello. You can say hello to her too. So I have this animation, but the secret thing here is that I did not animate the character in After Effects. I animated in another software. So yeah, Belle was so cool. I'm glad Louis agrees. It was amazing. I wish I could play the music, but I guess I can't. Copyright strike. Let's go. So yeah, if you can just play the soundtrack or just watch the movie, it's beautiful. So it's Belle from Mamoru Hosoda. So that's the animation. As you can see, it's just one layer. There's no keyframe, there's nothing. And why is that? It's because it's just an export from another software. And let me show you the software. Ryuko, Belle seems awesome. Love Hosoda's movie, and I haven't seen this one yet. Well, you won't be disappointed. let's go with spine. Bam. Here's spine. So here's spine. And basically spine is a software that's very character focused. So what you do with spine, it's been so long since I've used this software, so I don't really remember how I did it. So there are two modes. There are a setup mode and an animation mode. So the first mode is the setup mode, and can I have my controllers? So this is the oh my god. So these are layers, just like any animation I do, but it has this very complex thing. You can have, yeah, let's go. So in this software, you can add bones to okay, that's it. Now I see it. Oh, okay, so they're just all disabled. Why can I not see? I want to see the... Yeah, let's go. Okay. It's way easier if you can see the bones. Let's bring them back. There we go. I'm back after a connection problem. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope the connection is good, because YouTube tells me that I have a keyframe problem with my live stream, that my keyframes are no, not keyframe, but the quality is not as it wants it to be, but I don't know how to change it. So if you have any problem, please tell me. That'll be useful for my future live streams. It goes, please change the frequency of keyframe to lower or equals to 4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know about that. And so in this software, you can have bones, and then you can animate the bones. And how it works is basically, I don't remember how it works because I used it like a month ago. And I'm an idiot. Okay, that's it for my live stream. Kidding. But how do I make the software work? I really loved it when I used it, but since it's been like more than a month, I need to go to activate bones here. Why does it move my layer? Not auto key, maybe lock the images. No. What am I doing? Okay, I don't remember how to use the software. Wait, I'm an idiot. Why can I not move the bones? Wait, so you're just gonna have to see the final animation, because I don't remember how to change it. Here we go. Okay. And there's a graph editor here, just like in After Effects. Okay, can I lower this? And if I hit play, okay, and then I animate it this way, and it loops. And so I animate it with Spine. Why did I do it with Spine? Is because it's a software that's often used for character animation, and it's used a lot for how do you say? Riot Games uses it a lot for its League of Legends splash art. You know, the animation for characters when it's an animated illustration. They use the software. It's really good. It's just I don't remember how to use it. So basically, I have to I have to get back to it for my future animations. And then I exported it to After Effects, so let's go back to After Effects. So, being focused on the character animation, is it more difficult to do general stuff in Spine? Yes. Spine is really good for when you want to deform existing layers. But if you want to do, general motion design for, for overlays, for titles and everything, I don't think it's the right software. I think After Effects is more much more useful for general motion design. I had... Oh, yeah, I can do this, I guess. I had controllers for moving the eyes, but I can't find them. Where are my controllers? Oh, there they are. Why can I not move this up? Okay, let's just give up on spine for this live stream, because I'll need to get back to it and like... I don't... What am I missing here? I want to understand. But I also have to accept the fact that I forgot how to use it and I'm an idiot. Louis says, the animation for the Darkest Dungeon were conceived in Spine, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's possible that because Spine is also used a lot in video game animation. So I wouldn't be surprised if they used it for Darkest Dungeon. Okay, let's go back to After Effects. Here we go. And so that's the final loop. It goes like this. And it was really useful for making a bit of a 3D effect, volume effect on the cape. And also moving the eyes and the hair. And then what I did is that I separated all the layers. I separated the... Sorry, allow me to... how do you say this word in English? I need to find something very important. Yawning. Yeah, I need to yawn. Because it's actually 10:30 here and I ate a big pizza and I'm tired. Yanis goes, trop cool ce logiciel, je vais y jeter un œil. Sur ce, je te laisse, j'espère que toute l'équipe va bien. Passe faire le coup de ma batterie. Je leur passerai le bonjour et je suis content que ça t'ait plu, que t'aies appris des trucs. Merci beaucoup d'être passé, Yanis. And Soso goes, can't get over how you do Ryu. Good luck on getting back on track with the program in the future. Thank you. Yeah, no, so yeah, I drew it in Photoshop first. Maybe I can show you my Photoshop layer. Let me get it. But yeah, I didn't show you, but no, not this. Yeah, this. Okay, so this is the Photoshop thing. Said it in French. Too teenage. What does that mean? The way you also separate the layers is very important. The difference between your French and English voices, well, really? I don't really realize. And so I separate all the layers, so basically everything that moves is separated. So if the hair has to go in front of the eye, it's gonna be its own layer. This can be one layer. And it also depends on how lazy I am. So I could have separated each hair strand here, but since I was so lazy, I had one big layer. And what I did is that basically on perspective warp, puppet warp. So basically what I did is on on spine, I had a tool that was really similar to the puppet warp in Photoshop. And so since I was lazy, I just had one big hair strand, and I was hoping that just with something that looks like a puppet, I could animate it well enough. And so the more animations you want, the more you'll have to separate the layers. Here's the question. Do you know anything about Blender animation? So I would love to use Blender, because it looks like an amazing software. And the thing is, at my company, we use another software. We use Cinema 4D. And why is that? Is because Cinema 4D is much more integrated into the After Effects workflow. Did it? Okay, is my live stream still going, right? Okay. So the Cinema 4D is much more integrated to the After Effects workflow, so I use Cinema 4D, but every time there's a Blender update, I look at the changelog and the videos about it, and it's just so good. Like, I'm sorry, it's a free software and it's just one of the best software there is. Sadly, I don't have enough time to learn Blender and seriously use it. So no, I don't. Short answer, I don't really know about Blender animation, but I think it's the same thing. It's keyframe and ease animation, smoothing, Bezier curves, just like After Effects. Okay, let's go back to After Effects now. And then what I did, so sorry, it's gonna be super slow because I added so much effects. So I have the dragon in front, and then I have the background. The background is just a drawing I did on Photoshop. Just don't use the cronk on your jacket. Let's go! Yeah. If you know, you know. Blender is super good. You need so much time to learn it though. Yeah, it's a very it's a very complete software. I mean, there's everything you need for 3D animation. Louis, gonna have to go. Good stream, everyone. Take care. Thank you for coming, Louis. I'm very glad you were here. And so I have just a stupid layer. It's poorly drawn. It looks okay. And then I added a camera lens blur. It's an effect that adds just like I can go with a Gaussian blur. Maybe you know about Gaussian blur. It's just a default blur. But I feel like the camera lens blur is a much more realistic blur. It's very camera-like. And then I added this. How did I did the light rays? I drew them. It's just a drawing like this with a lot of grain because I like the effect. And then I added noise in front of it. So that's just a turbulent noise with... Okay, so that's just turbulent noise. It's an effect on After Effects. And I had the blending mode to dissolve. It adds this very crappy Windows 98 pixely thing. But if it's zoomed out enough, it looks great. And then I added my my rays use the top layers for the opacity, and because it moves, it goes like this. So the turbulent noise goes like this. If I undo the dissolve, it just does this. And then I use a transform to make it the same angle as the light. I add the dissolve to make it a very pixelated, grainy thing. And then my rays use this noise as opacity, and it goes like this. And there we go. That's the background. And then I can see that I have a bit of blue here. How did I add this blue? Is the background already blue? Yeah, I have, okay, here I just have a gradient ramp. I can put it to 100%. So I just did, to give it a more cinematic effect, I just had this gradient here. It's just red and blue. And okay, it's just red and blue. And then I added back the opacity of the background. And I had this to 14%, so it's very so it's not very visible. It just adds this bluish tint. And then with the glow, I have a glow. Yeah, the glow is it's a cool effect. It adds this shiny thing. It's an After Effects effect. and you can change how much glow you want in your scene. So it goes like this. And yeah, and then I had the and I add back my dragon, and that's it. Oh, and I added fake how do you say? I added fake no, it's not fake actually. The whole thing, it's not 1080 by 1009. It's not full HD. Oh wow. Wait. What's going on with my Livestream? Oh, I have such a big delay with my wait, what? Okay. I have a big delay, but I don't know if you can hear it. Okay. Okay. Wait. Let me check the audio. Is there something that changed on the audio? OBS did something weird. What? What's going on? Wait, sorry. Wait, sorry guys. Let me just check if everything's good. So Titoff said yes. Yes, everything's going good. I just want to check if I have, so I have this little delay because my VTube Studio has just a bit of delay and I had to resynchronize with the microphone. So if my mouth moves just as much as my my character, and then it's good. Okay, it looks good. I'm checking my live stream, the feedback. It looks alright. Okay. Let me have back my audio monitoring. It did something really weird. Oh, now it's back. And my playlist, is my playlist done? I don't have any music anymore. There's just like a 20-30 second delay according to when my messages pops in chat. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. On my side, it's fine. Your stream is fine. Perfect. Thank you. I'm just so stressed about the stream going crazy and oh, the delay is too much. Okay. I don't know if I can change it. Maybe in the YouTube parameters. But maybe it takes this much time to convert it to for you guys. And maybe since I'm streaming in 2K, it takes a bit longer for YouTube to process. I'll have to check. I'm super stressed about the streaming parameters not being not working. Okay. What do you guys want to see now? Because I've shown you most of my animation, most of my recent animations. Maybe I can show you my model, how it works. Maybe I can show you. You tell me. And we'll jam to the music. Let's go. Maybe, why did you not use Twitch? So I did not use Twitch because I don't use Twitch at all. It's just I never go to Twitch. I don't watch any streamer, and I'm not used to to this website, and whereas I spend so much time on YouTube. And I feel like most people have a YouTube channel, whereas not many people don't have a Twitch channel. And I wanted the maximum number of people to be able to comment and see, and I wanted the channel to be accessible. And I feel like Twitch is less accessible than YouTube. The song is such a vibe. Can I tell you what song is playing? Let me check. It's all. I don't think I can tell you. It doesn't tell me what music it is. The fluidity of the VTuber is insane. Thank you. My camera is currently. It doesn't tell me. Wait. Let me check something. Okay, so my VTuber software is capturing as 30 or 60 FPS, and my camera is capturing my face as 22 FPS, and then it's doing all the magic. And what was I saying earlier? I don't remember. But yeah, is there any animation you want to see? Or maybe I can show you behind the scenes. Oh, maybe I can show you the concept. Okay, I'll show you the old versions of. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, I'll show you the final results, and then I'll show you the process of me making the VTuber thing. Oh, there's also a thing on Instagram. You have a different work in progress. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. Best VTuber ever, to be honest. I wish you the best on YouTube. Thank you, Loki. It means a lot. Let's go back, but not to After Effects, but to Photoshop. Is this it? Oh, that's not it. This one? No, that's not this one. This one. Let's go. So that's the that's me. What am I doing here, Mom? I'm on TV. So that's the final drawing, and it's all separated into layers. So the nose, it's a layer. The nose is a layer. The mouth it's also a layer, like this. And also it's not this specific PSD I used for, it's this one. So these overlays can go. That's the oh no, the glasses, I'm nothing with them. Yeah, perfect. And so I have different layers, and they're all separated, and I'll show you how I animated them in Live 2D. And this is separated, and this is separated. And are you ready to see? I'm looking forward to see all of your art. Thank you, Sario. Are you ready to see some ugly eyes? It's one of the first versions. It's a work in progress. Let's go. So you can see that here I was trying to find the right shading, and I was trying maybe to add a little bit of volume. But what I realized is that adding shading to the face was going to be hard to animate. So if you can see on my model, it's just one flat color. There's nothing. And why is that? It's because it's easier to animate the mouth and the eyes and everything is one big flat color. So I dropped that idea. This is one of the old versions. You can see the colors are not right, and the lines also. I had this very thin line, and on the final model I went with a more brush stroke effect. So that's for the PSD. This is one big layer, and then I can show you the Live 2D magic. So Live 2D is character animation software. It's a Japanese software. It's been used a lot for VTubing and also anime characters. and it's great for creating VTuber models. There's a there's a free version with some features disabled, but you can find the full version on. You can find the full version. You can try the full version, the pro version, for 42 days. And so what I did is that once I was ready to animate, once I finished making my character in Photoshop and I felt confident about the source material, I installed Live2D and started the 42 days trial. And Ryuko says, oh, I didn't even notice there was no shading on the model, but yeah, given the 3D effect render by the character animation software, having no shading is not a problem. Yeah, there are a few things. You have some lines here. Wait, the music is a bit too loud. I have a few lines here. And what the lines does is it adds this 3D effect, and it also helps with the fact that it's one flat color. I'm also impressed by the fact that it's one color because it doesn't feel too flat, and that's what I like about it. And so if I go back to, let me show you Live2D. This is the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Let me find the last version. Okay, now I can show you. Cubism. Live2D Cubism. Does it capture? It does not capture. Why is that? Doesn't capture? What am I supposed to do? Let me close some softwares first, because I have everything running off Photoshop, After Effects, Spline, everything's open. Okay, so if it doesn't capture, I'll have to show you my whole screen. And so for that, I will add a... what do I add? A display capture. This is for screen 2. And it goes to screen 2. Let's go. Oh my god, it covers everything. Okay, perfect. Hello everybody, this is Live2D. Bam! Perfect. So, welcome to Live2D. Yeah, the lines give the effect of the perspective, especially on the muzzle. That's great. And the Werfloof asks, may I ask how the muzzle works in particular? It seems like it would be some of the hardest thing to do, since it completely changes the shape depending on the angle. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll show you. So on Live2D, you also have keyframes, same as After Effects, but the keyframes are not related to time. It's just different values. So I have one frame for the face on the x-axis, and basically what I do is that I take my nose here and I add a keyframe. I add a keyframe, so this is the nose when it's centered. And then I go to the other extreme and I add a keyframe, and then I deform the nose. And I do that for every layers. I do that for the glasses, for example. So the glasses, wait, where are the glasses? So the glasses also have a keyframe. So basically when I'm at this angle, I can change it. So I can move the glasses. And then I go the other way, and then I also move the glasses, and I do the same for everything. So basically what I did is that Great Art King, you got this in the bag. Thank you. So basically you do that for every layer, and I can show you something. I can show you a work in progress And I think it's kind of funny because you have to do one shape at a time. Let me find the photo. There we go. This one's perfect. Save to the here and here. There we go. And there we go. Let me show you. This photo, this boy. So this was when I was doing when I started doing the it's crazy it can come to that. Yeah, so basically when I was doing the face X, I started doing the nose, then the mouth, then the eye, but I didn't do the second eye. So, and then I had this stupid face which made me laugh so much. And so when you're doing live 2D, you're gonna have moments like that. Basically. And so you set all the layers up one by one, and then you have this thing that works, and then you do the same for up and down, and then there you go. And then you also have to do the corners like this, and that's it. And you have the biggest Ryuko. It's just my art style. With the face going crazy. And then you've successfully done the hardest part of Live 2D. There are a lot of tutorials about this. And then I can add, and then I do the same for the eyes, the same for the body on the x-axis. And then that's the angle of this. And then I can, which is amazing with this software, is that I can add as many parameters as I want. Also, I didn't know you could have animated stuff in Live 2D, like the glowing effect on your hair. Oh my god, you don't even know what. Oh my god, this was so hard to do. Okay, Live 2D is not made for animated, because if you can, I don't know if you can see, but this is frame by frame. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is frame by frame animation on the fur, and Live 2D is so bad at it. It's not made for that. So what I had to do, let me get back to where I was. There we go. I think it's okay. Okay. So what you have to do, I need to have the chat to the other side, because when I read you, I look the other way of the chat. I need to change that. I'll change that for my future live stream. And so what oh, okay. So yes, the fur. So let me show you how I animated the fur. Is it gonna be into export or into... Okay. So, whoopla. There we go. So this is one of the fur, and it's frame by frame animation. No, I mean frame by frame. It's 6 frame animation that I did on After Effects, and it loops. So these are, I have 6 PNGs. What about the outline on the muzzle? Is that also mesh deformation? It seems to change the stretch. Yes, exactly. I can show that first because it's way easier than showing the glowy frame thing. So basically on Live 2D, you can have these points. You can add controllers and you can change the shape. You can change the shape of the art mesh they call it. And so basically what I did is that when I was on this keyframe, I just had to drag my line along like this, and it kind of works. I was surprised it worked that well, but I'm just stretching the line and it works basically. If I show you the points, how it moves. It's basically doing that. Very impressed by all the work you've put into it. It ended up looking amazing and details are so worth it. Thank you, I'm very glad. I had so much fun doing it. It was so interesting to learn. And so let me show you how I made the animated thing. So this was so hard to do. Maybe there's probably a better way, but I had to find a way and I did it this way. So basically I have this parameter and it goes, the keyframes goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 6 images for 1 image per, shit, no, I misclicked, okay. I have 1 keyframe per PNG and I have 6 PNG for my fur. Well, thank you for answering, that's super impressive. Yeah, it's I'm glad you asked. And then I had to animate glow animation. And so here I have graph editor, let's go! You can't animate without a graph editor. If you find someone not using the graph editor, tell them to use it. You probably get asked clearly, but you consider taking commissions. Sorry if it... No, it's not a redundant question. And yes, I will. For my future live streams, what I want to do is I want to try a format where I start by drawing a character and animate it live. And the goal is to have a finished animation by the end of the live stream. First, I'll start with an animation for myself, just a personal project, and then if I feel confident, I'll take commissions for it. And Ryuko asks, what does the link between face tracking and live model? I heard about Live. Is it what you're using? I'm using VTube Studio. I'll show you after. And so just to finish about the glow animation. So basically what I did is I have this parameter that goes to 1 to 6, but in between it plays the opacity. It doesn't work. What I want a snap frame by frame animation. So when I clap, I disappear. And so I animated this way. It's a bit of it makes a stare, which means that on 3 frames I have the first layer, on 3 other frames I have the other one, and I exported it to and it does this frame by frame thing, but it was such a pain to do. That's also why some of my thing are glowing, but some are not, because it would make the model so heavy, and I just wanted to show that it's glowing, it's just not static. Ryuko, oh, there's a Patreon. I mean, there's no Patreon yet. I don't even know what to put on Patreon, but I mean, maybe. It looks like you suddenly smirk when you clap. Yeah, maybe it changed the. Maybe it goes. So jealous of you, Crimson. And was there a question? Yes, the face tracking. So I use another software for face tracking, and I will show you right now. Let me set up the software. So instead of tracking this, I will have Live 2D. No, not Live 2D, VTube. So I use VTube Studio. This is behind the scene of the behind the scene. This is the secret sauce, babe, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's go. I'm on a green screen. So, how does this work? This is VTube Studio. Let me increase it a bit so you can see everything. Okay, I'll have OBS on this screen. No, I'll change it. I'll have OBS here and I'll have this full screen. Okay, now it works. VTube Studio. How does it work? So there are two... magic clap magic. Are you Korean? That's awesome. I think I recognize Korean alphabets, but I might be wrong. Ryuko, you're not alone. So this is VTube Studio. And this is my... oh no, you can see my face! But it's not my face. It's just a mesh. It's just an ugly mesh of what it detects. So I have the webcam. And I have... so these are the expressions. And this is how you set up the model. So when I have done on... as you can... wait. Why am I gone like this? Okay, here. Okay, perfect. As you saw on Live 2D, I have made a face X version animation and then the face Y animation. And on VTube Studio, it captures the face, and the input is what it detects being my face angle. So if I go to the left, you can see it goes high. If I go to the right, it goes low. So it goes to 30 to minus 30, and it changes that on the model. And so it's just like if I'm on Live 2D and I go from the keyframe to the right and the keyframe to the left, it does that, but automatically. Oh, Korean, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. And so that's it. So same for face up and down. I also have a parameter for the eyes open. Eye open. Let's go. So if now my eyes are wide open and then they're closed and then they're what? Let's go. And same for everything. I also have eye smile. I also mapped the face. I have to go, but it was awesome to check your first stream. Can't wait for next one. I wish everyone a nice stream. Bye, Andre. Well, thank you, so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you were here, and I had a lot of fun reading your comments. So thank you. And so, oh, and also the eyes. The eyes, they follow my. They follow the. Wait, where is it? Here. They follow the position of the mouse. So of the mouse. So if I have the mouse to the left, it looks at the and I think it's more interesting because the face capture of the eyes tracking, it's all wiggly, it goes crazy, it goes to it doesn't detect the eyes very well, and I felt that having myself look at where the mouse is, it's pretty accurate, because if I look at something on the screen, I'm usually looking at where the mouse is, and I think it's more natural. Would you be able to map certain movements to mouse button? Yes, these are the expressions. So I have a few expressions. I can show them. So this is this forces me to close my eyes, and this is the blush. And this is when I'm super happy. Like if you give me money. Hell, tu penses laisser l'accès à tes VOD dans ces streams? Ça intéresse beaucoup d'apprendre ce que tu fais. Et je vais laisser tout le replay. Pour toujours. Hell is asking if there's if I'm gonna leave my my replay, and yes, I will. I have also these expressions when something crazy happens. I have these buttons to the right. This is when I'm angry. When something bad happens, someone is talking about NFTs or something, I don't know. And this is when something talks about NFTs again, but I'm disgusted. And this is the stars. You never have too many stars. And this is when I'm this is the little sweat when something crazy happens. I don't know. And I'm able to map these animations to hotkeys. So for example, T-Tuff is sending money. Well, I haven't even set up the money thing. It's just I love all the emotion you have. Yeah, I think if you don't have an eye tracking device, following the mouse input looks better. Yeah, and also why I did that is because then I can look this way and then look up, and then I can blush, I can look up, and I can be very cute. Just for that. I think I will study English a lot along with live study. Yeah, well, for sure there are English and Japanese version of Live 2D, but I don't know if there's Korean tutorials. I mean, official tutorials. So every of those special animation are made on Live 2D. Yes, they are. I can show you. You're so gonna need a whole stream deck. Yes, I am. Because right now I have page down for the blush, so I have a key for the blush and a key for force the eye closed. And that's it. And I need all my other keys, so I need a stream deck, but it's like $150 or something. Yeah, not for it costs money. Make a coffee or something so I can send a tip already. Thank you. I will I'll tell on Twitter if I open a coffee or something. The blush animation. So basically the blush animation, let me pull up Live 2D again. How do I do that? I go screen, bam, bam. Okay. Live 2D. I have the blush, and the blush is just 2 layers, and I animate the opacity at this keyframe that it's at 0, and on this keyframe it's at 1. And then I go back to VTube Studio. Sorry. Ah, my tracking is going crazy. Les NFT, c'est trop bien, c'est faux. Yes, NFTs are not good. Basically, on Live 2D, I have set and unset expression, and then I have the blush, and it plays in 1/2 of a second, and basically it goes from 0 to 1. So if I add the blush, it changes the value that I made in Live 2D. And some other animation I had to animate it manually. So if it's about just showing something, I can just have 2 keyframes. But if it's about for example, the stars here, I had to have parameters, for example, here. So I have 2 layers, and I have a few keyframes, and it goes from 0 to 1 here again, and it goes like this. And then I go to Live 2D, animate it, export the animation, and on Live VTube, I go play animation, and if I add a keystroke, like for example this key, then if I hit it, it plays the animation. Oh, my eyes are closed. J'ai un immense besoin de comprendre comment Live 2D fonctionne, mais j'ai l'impression d'être à des années-lumière de gérer ça. Basically, for Live 2D, you can... So what I did is I watched the official tutorials. There is, I mean, 4 to 5 main things to understand. The first thing you need to understand is the keyframe thing, how you set up keyframes and change values. The first thing I animated was the eye opening. That's the first thing I did. Rardouba, salut, yo! And then the other thing, so you can't just animate everything on one layer. That's why you have deformers. Deformer is like a mesh. Le plus dur, c'est pour toi commencer. Si t'es déter, tu peux y arriver. Ça, oui, exactement. It's just about learning. It took me an afternoon to learn the basics, and just the time to make my model to master it. I mean, I'm still not. I don't think I master the software, but wait, why is my character below the? That's interesting. I'm below my capture. I don't understand. Oh, it's not important. And so yeah, it takes a time to master, but the basics you can learn it in an afternoon, I guess. Just tinkering and following the official tutorials. French pronunciation is so cool. Yeah. Well, here's another French comment. Ah, c'est gentil, mais faudra déjà que je m'améliore en illustration avant tout. Well, yeah, having an art that you like is also important as a base, but you can basically animate everything on Live 2D. I've seen Live 2D models that are so much simpler. The French accent of Andre is really cute and beautiful. You mean when I speak French or English? But there's another thing I want to show you is deformers. So instead of animating the eyes, you can animate deformers, and a deformer is it's a mesh that goes in front and it deforms everything that's below. So basically what I did here is I have a deformer for the whole body here, and I have the breathing. So basically it's the breathing. So I have a few keyframes. No, that's my body. Where's the breathing? Oh, here's the breathing. So it goes like this, and because my body and the little badge is below the deformer, both of them gets deformed, and that's it. Tu dois probablement passer l'avatar en premier plan dans OBS. But, that's what I think, but I am already on top, which is weird. I don't know why it's on top. Now it's below, but now it's on... It's not important. You do have a very nice accent. I have most boring Canadian accent, and it's sad. Or maybe if you practice, you'll have an accent that you like. I'm sure your accent is good. And that's it. That's my model. Do you guys have anything else you want to see? Or do we call it a night? Oh my god. I haven't drank a sip of water for the entire stream. Let me drink. Great. Face capture didn't go crazy. Oh, it's so nice to drink. I am so tired. I wonder what time it is for you guys. Can it breathe automatically, or do you detect breathing? Yeah, it breathes automatically. On VTube Studio, there's a auto breathing parameter. I'll show you. Did you port on VR chat by any chance? Can you port a live 2D models to VR chat? I don't think you can. I want to see all of your all of them. That's not a 3D model. I think it's. I don't think VR chat would do. Yeah, it's 2D model, so I don't think VR chat would work. It's 2 in the morning, in the afternoon. Oh, that's great. So you're probably like around America, if I'm correct. If you're trying to go to bed 2 p.m. 7 a.m. So it's very early for Korean. And 6 a.m. Yeah, it's a working day. Oh, it's 5 at Quebec. It's a working day for me. And wait, I'll have the entire thing here so I can read. So it's a working day for me. I don't think I'll be able to stream this weekend, and I was so ready to stream that I didn't want to wait for the weekend. But if I stream in the weekend, I'll try to find a moment that's more appropriate for most time zones. J'ai une petite question, je me demandais quels sont tes projets pour ton aventure sur la plateforme. Ça m'a l'air d'être un bon début. Déjà hyper quali, merci. Duco is Pacific Standard Time, so yeah, I live in America. And you live in BC, West Coast of Canada. Okay, great. In any case, that was so interesting. Thank you so much for all the tips and tricks. I was looking forward to see how it was done. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. And also, I have a lot of people from Quebec. C'était encore un excellent stream. André, je suis heureux d'avoir suivi ton premier live. Incroyable. Merci beaucoup. Ça me touche beaucoup. And so I had a question in French that's, oh my god, there's so many comments I can't follow. Je vais refaire le replay demain, ton accent est très classe, je suis amoureux, j'espère voir d'autres vidéos. Merci beaucoup, je referai d'autres vidéos. And I had a French comment that asked what I plan for the future. Basically, I'm gonna just keep streaming. I want to do animated commissions in live stream. I think it's gonna be interesting. Your accent is so cool. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. And hearing you speak French makes me wish I didn't fail French class. Oh no. I'm sorry. And also there's something I want to do is music covers. And it's not the music cover that interests me, is making the video clip of it, the animated video. I want to do it so bad. I listen to a lot of Vocaloid music and Japanese songs, and there's so many great music and great clips, and I just, when I look at the animations they do for animated musics, I just want to do it so bad with my character, and that's something I want to try to do with this channel. Et Hel qui est à Strasbourg, la France ici. If you feel tired, go ahead and get some rest. Thank you so much for taking your time. Show us how you animate. Really, really appreciate it. Well, thank you so much. I'm very glad you all enjoyed it. And Sario seems to enjoy the music cover idea. Yeah, there's a few things I want to try. Thanks for the stream. I'm so interesting. I will see in VOD because of connection. Oh, I'm sorry the connection wasn't good enough. I wonder if it's because I stream in 2K. Well, I chose to stream in 2K because the After Effects software is quite small, because my screen can be quite big, and the interface being so small, I couldn't stream in a low quality. So for people that have a good enough screen and good enough connection, can see like can follow a bit more, but I want to find a way to zoom in on the software so I can show you something more clearly. And Rico goes Vocaloid auto covers. I had a lot of fun hanging out. Thank you, Shade. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, Rico, I want to do covers, but with my voice, so I have to train myself in singing. J'adore ton stream, vivement les prochains. Ton travail est juste trop quali. Et bravo pour l'anglais, t'es trop à l'aise. Thank you, Frizzles. Merci beaucoup, Frizzle. Je suis content que ça t'ait plu. Et on voit les connaisseurs de Vocaloid. Oui, il y a des gens qui s'y connaissent. I'm gonna dip, but thank you for streaming. I'm really proud of you. Well, I think I'm ending the stream right now. So, thank you so much, everyone, for following. Franchement, les paillettes colorées sur le personnage, ça fait tout... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the RGB effect on your fluff, and it sounds good for plans on this channel. It's just, is it really the only thing that sold you on the idea? It's just my shiny fur. How was the first streaming? Have you worked on streaming like this before? So I've done some streams before. Wait, I'm not centered. Where am I? I've done some streams before on other channels, but it was a long time ago. I've done like 4 or 5 streams in my life. Well, if you could use Vocaloid or to you only have to record your syllables. You have a good rest for the day and get lots of right. Bye. Well, thank you, Duco. And just to answer your last question, Ryuko, I think I want to use my voice because I don't really enjoy the Utao sound. I think it's too robotic for me, and I really want my I think, okay, so I have this streamer that's like a big crush, and he inspires me. He's Japanese, and he inspired me to become a VTuber. Maybe I'll show his work next time. and he sings with his own voice, and I find it so interesting, and that's what I wonder. That's what inspired me to also sing. Have a good rest. I really like your stream, can't wait to see more. Thank you, Eleod. And homie goes bonne soirée, merci beaucoup. Thanks for the stream. And Andre is gonna be the best VTuber, trust me, I come from the future. Well, we're gonna go back to this comment in a few years and we're gonna see. Well, thank you so much, c'était super, hâte de voir la suite la prochaine fois. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't really want to end it because you keep commenting and I don't want to miss any comment. But it's almost bedtime for me and I work tomorrow. 8 hours, let's go. So, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, salut Symphoniac, t'étais là tout le temps. J'espère que ça t'a plu. T'as eu un bon anniversaire. Oh, I have a last question. Were you going by the name of H before? I'm not sure. Yes, it was me. It was. I changed it because I changed my persona. Well, thanks for the stream and have a good night. Bye. Thank you very much, everyone. This is the official one end of the stream. Bye, everybody.